Hello, my name is Julia. I'm eating some dairy-free ice cream because I'm a legal vegan. Mm. And I'm starting a journal of ways that you can stop being how you are and start being like not how you are. Um, Idea number one: start saying ye more. Um, I personally can vouch for the fact that it will make people take you more seriously. Um, if you just throw in an extra ye in your conversation, like, allow me to demonstrate. Hello, Julia, how are you? Hi, I'm okay. How are you? Oh no, I'm doing fine. Tell me about your day. Well, it busted major balls, dude. Yee. Oh shit, dude. I think I might have to start taking it more seriously. And seeing. So that's how that works. Don't knock it till you try it. My second idea was you can just change your name to something different because people say that you know your name has something to do with your personality. Like if you go on Urban Dictionary, never done that before. I've never done that. I've never done that. But if you do go on Urban Dictionary, I think it's just so I hear it through the grapevine. Urban Dictionary, according to lore, if you type in your name, it'll tell you what kind of a person has that name. Um, so just change your name to something that has the personality of what you like or what you want to have, and then you will have that personality. I promise. I promise. Um, so yeah, do that. If you want to command more power in your personality, just change your name to like um Arnold, or like, yeah, that's a powerful name, like Arnold. Or if you want to be more seductive, just change your name to like Vanessa, and then you will become a mix. Another way that you can stop being how you are is um every time you think you're gonna do something that you would do, don't, and then you'll just stop being like how you are. Like if you're about to do something that you're like, am I doing this? Then tell yourself stop. Don't do it. Just don't. And then I've returned. Um, I have more ideas. Okay, like if you want to stop being like how you are, uh, I mean, WikiHow has probably a lot of good articles maybe. Let me with pictures. How many articles are with video? Because it's this one. This is the article. Um, go to the library more. Like get educated. Educate yourself. Um, and this is the first step to doing so. Educate yourself, and then you will be scratch that. Spend more time in libraries still. I'm sticking by that, but for a different reason. Good people hang out in libraries, and you want to surround yourself by positive influences. So go to libraries. Probably a bunch of nerds will want to be friends with you because nerds have no friends. Don't tell I said that. And so you just show up in your cool guy clothes that you put on before you go to the library, or in the bathroom of the library, like right before you get into the main part, because nerds don't go to the bathroom. We all know that. In your cool guy clothes, and just sit at a table and pick up the fattest book you can find, so that you can intimidate all the other nerds, because nerds love to be intimidated. Establish dominance with your fat book and your cool guy clothes, and they'll come up to you like, "Excuse me, would you like to visit the establishment of their choice with me?" And you say, I'll think about it. And then you don't go. But then you go back to the library another time, and they'll be in there. They'll be in there because that's the only place they hang out. They probably live in there. They're probably the librarian. And then see them and be like, "You know what? Me and the crew are gonna kick back a few beers. You should come and tag along if you're not too pussy." And then he'll say, "Really?" And you say, "I guess." And then he'll come, and then by this point you have to have a crew. You have to figure that out on your own. I'm not a genie here. I know you want a lot of things from me, but I really can't give you everything. So you need to figure that out by yourself, on your own. Hop off my dick. Okay. So you show up with your crew, and he'll be there, and he'll put on the cool guy clothes he owns, which is probably like a sweater vest or something. And then let his positive influences just wash over you. And then dump those other guys that you got. Dump them. No mediocre influences allowed. Nothing subpar. Just the best par for you. Above par for you. Par for you. You deserve par. And then you just absorb his chakras. And absorb him. Just vor him. And you'll gain his powers. And then you'll just basically be him. Okay. We are at this angle now. Because in your journey for self-discovery, you have to be able to make changes. Also, I was getting uncomfortable. Which is another, you need to learn how to read yourself. And the book of myself was saying, I didn't want to sit there anymore. Another way to get your life back on track, wear more hats. Because everyone knows that people of power have a lot of good stuff going on up here. And you can't let anybody know what's going on up here that's yours and your secrets to protect. How do you protect them? Well, at the bank, how do you protect money? You put it in a safe. You have something around it to cover it, to protect it. Which is why you need to wear more hats. You gotta protect what's in your melon. In your melon head, you gotta protect it. So, the bigger the better, is what I'm saying. If you have a small beanie tight to your head, it's not going to do anything. Everyone knows that only dumb people wear beanies. But the bigger the hat, the more padding, the more protection, the more you have to fend away the people. Like, the wider the brim, the better it is. Because if your brim's out here, and someone tries to, come in, your brim's going to stop them. It goes, bah! Bah, bah! Skiatata! Bah! And it keeps them from getting into here. So, there's another thing. Everyone knows that cowboys were the smartest people to live. Because they had huge hats named for themselves because they were so good at wearing them and protecting their noggins. Cowboy hats, that's what they were called. or 10-gallon hats because only people with 10 gallons of knowledge are allowed to wear them. So just get one of those. Um, and put them on your noggin and protect your vital intel. How do you get that vital intel, Julia? Well, let me tell you. You can go to people who know a lot of stuff and ask them to tell you the stuff that they know. Like a more an everyday common man's version of this is when they go, "Hey Siri, what's the weather like?" And then Siri tells you what the weather is because she knows. She knows. So just do that, except in person or not in person. Like Wikipedia something. Or you can go up to a professor and be like, "Excuse me, professor, tell me everything you know." And then they will. It works 100% of the time. That's how I'm so smart and I know so much about biodiversity and economics. I know everything there is to know about them. I know everything there is to know, and you can too. You can do it. You can know everything. You can know everything because there are people that know everything about everything, and you just say, "Excuse me, can you funnel your knowledge into my ear so it just pours into my brain?" And they'll say yes every single time.